Yeah, good morning. Morning, Upkar.
Good morning, sir.
So, Madhvendra, I got message that we are including, gear cutting for module 3. Hmm. So,
Okay.
will you be able to write down the questions, question bank, or you want me to write it and send it? Uh, because Sahil is
Uh,
not there, I am communicating with you. He has not yet joined, I think. Sahil.
Okay. So, sir, you can send a question bank or you can put it on classroom. It is up to you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So,
Yes, like
I share
it's on your convenience.
because yeah, yeah. My convenience is that I can dictate and you can write it out like that because I'm bit
Oh,
lazy to type
okay, okay,
and
sir.
and what happens writing me my handwriting should be readable to you.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes.
I'll type it and send it. So I will give you questions question I mean 2 marks questions and 5 marks question a short note. So
Okay, okay.
when I say 5 marks, no, that means you should be able to write at least one page wherever possible diagrams, and when I say 2 marks that means at least half page should be written.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, two marks questions can be like different explain different type of shapers, differentiate between shaper and planar, differentiate between captionless and turretless. So uh, when differentiate between say caption and turretless, when it is a 2 marks, then you prepare for the 4 points for differentiation,
Okay, sir.
and is a, in the examination, no, sometimes it is asked that give only 2 points, and this is for the entire class. Give only 2 points. Then whatever points you are sure, no, that only you have to write, because in that case, third point will not be checked. So
Acha.
you cannot, defend that. Sir, my first point is wrong, but my third point is correct. So do the mark. Understand, no?
Yes, yes.
Ah. So when it is written clearly that give only 2 points, like say if it is for the 2 marks, then it can be 2 points.
Ach-
If it is for the 4 marks, then uh, if it is for the 4 marks, then it will be 4 points. But when it is explicitly mentioned in the question that give only 2 points, then third point will not be checked. Remember. Hmm?
Okay, sir.
So in this case, you have to be sure that you are giving the points which you are sure, which you are sure. Okay. So 2 marks questions or 4 marks questions can be, differentiate between shaping, slotting, differentiate between chip place and chip removal process. So like that it is. So why I am giving you question bank? Because the syllabus is vast, isn't it? And you will not know exactly, how to prepare. So that's why. Huh? So I'll type it and send it. This
Okay, sir.
weekend, I think that you can go through it.
Okay, thank
If you have any doubts, for a particular, you means I mean for the entire
Yeah.
class, not
Mhm.
specifically Madhavendra, uh, can be discussed. Can be discussed. So
Okay.
we'll continue with our uh, PNC principles. module is bit longer module. It is divided into two. Is the screen visible? Advendra, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the first slide, that is increasing from why, why numerical control.
सगळे पण ना मी म्हटलं तर काय
So this is definitely increasing competition demands.
तुमच्या कामाचं नाही म्हणजे जास्त बरं भाऊजी
Then quality, that is accuracy and repeatability. Then cost wise, that is you are producing high quality products at low cost. And then variety. So for that, your numerical control is important. So what is numerical control? Let us discuss that. So as I told yesterday, it is controlling the machines with the help of digital, uh, with the help of machine language. That is, you are using 1010, you are using 1010 to control the machine. How do you define? It's a method of automation. It's a method of automation in which various functions of the machine tools are controlled by the programs. Now, what to program? That is, what tool which you are going to use, then what is the speed you are going to use, then what is the feed rate, and then movements of the tool from the point to point and the path. Whether you are going to use standard drill, whether you are going to use drill, whether you are going to use reamer, then speed means as per the cutting velocity, what will be the spindle RPM. Then feed, either it can be in millimeter per revolution or it can be millimeter per minute. Then your movements of the tool from point to point, that is Z00, X50 or Y50 or Z01. So that codes also I will explain. So this is what you need to program. This is what you need to program. So NC stands for numerical control and CNC stands for computerized numerical control. So when it is NC or when it is numerical control, that time it is the computer. Computer is not used. Computer is not used. And when I say numerical control, so that time it can be most of the types it is tape numerical control. By default, it is tape numerical control. And tape can be paper tape or it can be magnetic tape. One thing you have to remember, in NC there is no dedicated computer. The computer is there only in CNC. Computer is there only in CNC. So why do you use? Definitely you get very good quality, and when the quantity is more, the time or the lead time is or the small, so that productivity will be increased. These are some advantages of NC and CNC. As I said, accuracy and repeatability. So both can be achieved with the help of NC CNC machine. Reliability is more, that is dependability. And depend complex parts. If you want to make complex parts, having contours, then CNC is the answer. Skilled workers are not required. Once you set the machine, once you set up the machine, uh, only for the setting of the machine, you need skilled people, and for that you have setters. You have dedicated setters, or even sometimes the engineers also they do the setting. And when the setting is done, when the first component is out, then the machine is hand over to the operators, and basically the operators their function is just to load and unload the component. Load me, and rest of the things are everything is automatic. So then they don't have much role. Hmm. So many times, one operator is asked to control three machines or four machines, depending upon the cycle. Like suppose if the cycle time is very less, like one component is taking say on this is applicable on CNC lathe. CNC lathe, the cycle time is less. Suppose if the cycle time is say 2 minutes, then definitely one operator is required, isn't for loading and unloading the component. But sometimes even that is also automated. Like when the component is like suppose if you feed raw material in bar form, then parting is done automatically, and there is a device called as the part catcher. So that catches the part catcher that catches the part, and it is delivered to the bin. So in this case, the operator is not required till your the bar gets over. The bar gets over, and bar can be in the length of 10 feet or in the length of 15 feet bar. So once you feed the bar, then you are relaxed for at least for 2 hours or 3 hours. But if it is not a bar work, if it is just a short components work, short components work, and if the cycle time is also 2 minutes, then one operator is required per machine. Like in case of milling machine or in case of machining center, especially in tool and die machining, or the components where the tools involved are more, uh, maybe say 10 tools or 20 tools. So in that case, the cycle time is high, 1 hour or 2 hours. So that time, what the operator will do is simply has to stand and watch. So in such cases, the operator, one operator is asked to handle, 3, 4 machines. Mm. Or sometimes the tool and die making. So there, the cycle time is 8 hours or even 10 hours. So such kind of machining is done in the night shift, or from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or maybe from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. 12 hours. So engineers who are in the first shift or who are in the second shift, they set the machine in such a way that at least for 12 to 13 hours, the operator intervention is not required. So because the mold making is very complex, and one especially finishing operations where the depth of cut is very small and the feed is also very less. So in that case, the operation time is more. In that case, the operation time is more. So in such cases, mold making it is run unmanned. It is run unmanned in night shift. In night shift, of course, with all the precautions taken, with all the precautions taken. Uh, There are safety devices, there are diagnosis devices, and that is what is called as the adaptive control. Safety devices means, or adaptive devices means, like suppose if the tool gets blunt, if the tool gets blunt, then, or if there are chatter marks, uh, then automatically the machine will stop. Or suppose in case of fire, suppose the fire takes place, like the temperature increases, Like suppose if there is no coolant, uh, then in case the fire takes place, then automatically the fire extinguisher uh, will be switched on. So it will detect whether the fire is there. It will detect the smoke. So all these things has to be there. Otherwise, it will cause accidents. And then running unmanned uh, will will be a very costly affair. And these things has happened, especially on EDM machines, EDM and Viridium machines. These are all spark erosion machines, sparking machines. So there the fire has occurred because in EDM the cycle time is very high. Cycle time is very high. So once one electrode is loaded, it keeps on sparking because material removal rate is very low. So once one electrode is loaded, then it takes 8 hours, 10 hours. So these operations are done overnight, basically. Mm. So in that case, fire extinguishers are loaded. Small fire extinguishers are installed on each and every machine, and they detect the smoke or fire. So this is what the advantages of NC and CNC, that skilled workers are not required and number of uh, operators required is also less. Then simpler fixtures required. Jigs and fixtures required are very, like you can avoid drill jig. Like suppose if you want to do drilling on conventional machine, then you need a drill jig. But here in NC or CNC machine, the drill jigs or the fixtures will not be required because you have to just give the positions of the holes X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, and accordingly it will go on drilling. Of course, some basic knowledge you have, I am assuming. Definitely, you are not totally, wrong. Some basic knowledge about NC and CNC you have, and we have in our college in machine shop we have two CNC machines. Remember, I don't know whether you have seen in first year. hmm, Uh, one is CNC lathe and another is CNC milling, and these two are professional machines. Means we actually used to take the job from the industry. We used to take the job from the industry. We used to run the machines for 3 shifts, and I am in charge for this revenue generation from the CNC. But then uh, at present, we have discontinued. But if we have good proposals, we are open for that. We are open for that. So right now we are running, training courses on both the machines. Training courses on both the machines, on CNC lathe as well as on CNC milling, and we are getting good response. Good response. Actually, what happened with the industries? What happens? One bitter experience. This is little out of our this academics. One bitter experience means industry peoples are always, of course, they are right. I mean, they are always in a hurry. They are always in a hurry because they have to complete their targets. They have to complete their targets. Deliveries and dispatches are, mm, that commitments they have to fulfill. So once they deliver the material, then they are always, after us. अरे कब देता है हमको कल मांगता है हमको परसों मांगता है and yes, industries they can work 3 shifts, but college we have limitations. Maximum we can run like that is from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 12 hours, isn't it? But they want us to work for 24 hours. If I want to run the machine for 24 hours, then management permission, then security, then one fuel. I mean, the overheads increases, and accordingly we don't get the payment, isn't it? And that's why mm, mm, that's why it stopped. And right now we are running only training courses. But if we have some proposals, I mean not really so time bound. मतलब आज दिया और कल मांगता है. Then definitely we can think of. Why this will be useful because we are not uh, that much concentrating on the profit. Our students should learn and we should get a break even point and some 5% margin. uh, that is sufficient, not like 20% or 25% margin. So here uh, it, the components can be produced in institutions. Components can be produced at much lower rates. So that is the advantage. Only that limitation is time. Uh, time. We cannot use the commitment that एक दिन में इतना पीस करके दे देंगे करके. Then another is reduce inventory. Another advantage is reduce inventory. Reduce inventory means like here turn mill. There is a CNC machine called the CNC turn mill. So in CNC turn mill, what happens? You have turning as well as you have milling. So both the operations can be done. Turning and milling. Both the operations can be done. Uh, So uh, the components are not, suppose if you are not using say turn mill, then what, you have to use one lathe machine, you have to use one milling machine. So the components which are finished on lathe and which are waiting for milling operations, so they lie, isn't it, in between lathe machine and milling machine. So that is what is inventory, and plus the space also, isn't it? You have two machines, so space for the two machines, then you need two operators, and plus the inventory. Right now, what is the philosophy, manufacturing philosophy? As a production engineer, it is single piece flow. What do you mean by single piece flow? That is, the raw material is entered, and then it is delivered. So it doesn't stop anywhere. It doesn't stop anywhere. This is what is called the single piece flow. Means it it will not, the raw material will not remain idle. Raw material will not remain idle. It keeps on flowing from different operation. There is no waiting period. There is no waiting period. So continuously some operations, all the operations are being done. For example, like I will give an example of say cupboard, Godrej ka cupboard. If you visit Godrej cupboard, cupboard line, then you can see the raw material is in the form of sheets. The sheets are entered, they are cut on the sheet, on the cutting machines. Then they are bent on the bending machines. Okay. Then they are assembled. Then drilling, punching operations are done one by one after other. Then they are assembled. Then they are painted also. So these are the different workstations. So the component flows to the different workstation, and then it is out. So nowhere the components are stacked. Similarly, vehicle assembly line. The vehicle assembly line में the chassis enters at the first workstation. Then chassis is turned. Initially, it is in the turned upside down. Upside down, you understand, no? Upside down means the chassis has to be 180-degree turn. So at the first workstation, the chassis will be turned upside down. Then second workstation, rear axle will be mounted. Third workstation, front axle will be mounted. Then differential, next workstation differential. I mean, it keeps on moving. Then differential, gearbox, and then chassis is again turned so that now you can mount engine, clutch, gearbox, body, tire wheels, steering, all these things. So there may be 30 or 40 workstations depending upon the type of the model, depending upon the type of the vehicle. Generally, 40 workstations are average. But if it is fully ladder, like say Volkswagen, uh, there it can be 60 workstations because the features are more. There are air conditioners and so many features are there. So number of workstations will be more. So this is what is called the single piece, single flow line, and this is what exactly helps in reducing the inventory. There is no stocking of the component in between. So the chassis enters the first workstation, and in the last workstation you have car which is built, and then it goes to the painting immediately. Painting. It is painted, then comes to the testing, soil testing, etc., etc., and then it is rolled out. Rolled out. Because they, you see, there is, and not only rolled out, then it is rolled out of the factory. It goes to the dealers, or it goes to the warehouses, or it goes to the customer. Hmm? See, because see, we have targets. We have to produce 300 vehicles per shift. So we are talking about 900 vehicles in 24 hours. And same is the cupboard, and same is the furnitures, same is the locks. We are manufacturing in mass productions. Locks also same thing, single piece flow line. So there is no place for components for the raw material for stacking. Like suppose if you are manufacturing say 1,000 vehicles in a day, or suppose if you are running even in one shift also, and if you are manufacturing say 300 vehicles, where you will stack this, where you will store this in the plant. Let's say Mahindra and Mahindra, Kandivali, they have a space. At the most, they can store 600 vehicles, maybe for 2 days, maximum 300, 3 days. But after this, if it is not dispatched, if it is not rolled out, and then they have to shut the plant. All the operations will come to standstill if the inventory goes on piling. So this is what the principle, and this is what form the basis for your production. So we work on zero inventory basically. Zero inventory. There are inventories, four types of inventory. One is raw material inventory. Another is work in process inventory. We call it the WIP. Then we call it the finish inventory, and then we call it the spares inventory. Spares inventory. In ideal condition, it should be zero. In ideal condition, it should be zero. But it may not be possible, because it needs, a good supply chain management, good logistics, and good infrastructure also. Good infrastructure also. So earlier we used to keep inventory for 6 months. Then that 6 months inventory reduced to 3 months. Then 3 months ka 1 month. Then 1 month ka 15 days. And then 15 days ka 1 day ho gaya. And now some plants, are working on 3 hours inventory. And that 3 hours inventory also, that is for the major components. Like if you visit Mercedes or if you visit Volkswagen, huh, there the inventory is only for 3 hours. And that is also for important components like chassis, or tires, because these components are manufactured little away. The vendors or the suppliers are not, close by. Suppliers are not close by. That's why they have to maintain the 3 hours inventory, because anything can happen in the transport. Our infrastructure is not so good. Some accidents, टैंकर गिर गया हाईवे के ऊपर तो पूरा ऑयली हो गया. So that can cause delay. Then some components like some hardware है, bearings है, etc. Yeah, steerings है. They work on means what? The supplier is supplying the components that doesn't go to the store. There is nothing like inspection. The components are directly, fed to the assembly lines. Directly go to the assembly line. See, this is how the plant should run. If anything goes wrong, if the components are not proper, then supplier is responsible. If the production is stopped, if the assembly line is stopped, supplier is responsible. He has to pay for that. So the material directly goes to the point of use storage, that is called as POUS. POUS. POUS means the material goes to the point of use, where the material is going to be used there. There is no concept of stores. Instead, there are supermarkets. Supermarkets, no? It's not a mall. Mall we call it the store. Supermarket means it's the small, small shop. Instead of there are supermarkets. Why near the assembly lines? And why supermarkets? supermarket because we are maintaining inventory for 3 hours. So that 3 hours components, they are stored in the supermarket, and supermarkets are located near the assembly line, small supermarket. So this is how it is. So this is what is called as the lean manufacturing, or this is what is called as the agile manufacturing. So lean is nothing but mind state, is nothing but a mindset. Lean is nothing but the mindset, and it believes in elimination of seven waste. That is what is called the team mode. Team mode. That is waste due to the transport, waste due to the inventory, waste due to the motion, waste due to the waste, waste due to the overproduction, waste due to over processing, and waste due to defects. So these are the seven waste. So you have to reduce these seven waste. Lean. So lean production is nothing but less and less input and more output. So this all came because of this inventory. Basically, nowadays it's a pull production. Earlier it was push production. This all because of inventory is a very big topic. Earlier it was push production. Push production मतलब क्या? आप बनाते जाओ irrespective of any demand or orders. Go on stacking, go on building the inventory, and then look for the dispatches. Full production में क्या होता है? You have order, and based on the order you manufacture. That is what is called the full production. Simple example I can give you, like push production means आपने 20 कप चाय बनाया and then उसको सेल किया. So it may happen that 20 में से 10 चाय सेल हो गया, 10 चाय वेस्ट हो गया. एंड फुल प्रोडक्शन में 20 चाय का ऑर्डर आया और तभी आपने चाय बनाया. This is what the difference between push production and pull production. Another typical example of pull production is nothing but your vending machines, coffee vending machines. The teas are not ready. It is a demand. That is, you go to the vending machine, press the button, request, and then it goes on adding, and then you get a cup of tea or coffee or juice, etc. Whatever it is. So that's a typical pull production. So this is what is reduced inventory, and this is the biggest advantage of NC and CNC machines. That inventory is less. Inventory is less. There is no stacking. There is no piling up. Then less requirement for special tools. Like suppose if we have some special shapes, forms on the component. So if you are doing it on conventional machine, or conventional lathe machine or conventional milling machine, then you need to use form tools. So these tools are not required if you are using CNC machine. That shape can be generated on the CNC machine itself. So that is what is less requirement for special tools. Because manufacturing special tool, that itself is a big project. You know, you have to, first thing is that you have to design the tool, design, draw, model. Then you have to look for the manufacturer who is going to manufacture it. You have to place an order, keep chasing, do the follow, receive it, and then again try it, whether you are getting or not. If not getting, then again approach the manufacturer. So many things, Yeah. So all this can be avoided in case of NC or CNC machine. And just go through these advantages. This is the 5 mark question. Advantages on limitations of pure CNC machine. Of course, not in this unit test one. So CNC machine can produce even impossible to machine parts. Impossible to machine parts means that is on the conventional machines. If there are any changes, because in the development jobs it happens. In the development job it happens. uh, there are lot many changes involved. So that can be taken care of. Can be automated. Scrap is less. Then inspection requirements. Inspection is not required. Once the first component is approved, then further inspection is not required. Actually, inspection is nowadays eliminated. Hmm. We call it as a zero inspection. Inspection is not going to improve your quality. Inspection is just a acceptance or rejection function. It will just say that these many pieces are accepted and these many pieces are rejected. That's all. It's not going to, if the pieces are rejected, inspection is not an activity which will turn that rejected, pieces into okay pieces. Then what is important is your process. And that's why the concept of process capability comes. So as an engineer, you should, concentrate on process. Your process should be capable of developing 100% perfect products, 100% okay products. Your process should be capable enough. Inspection is just segregating if the components are okay or not okay. So it is the process, it is the people, who are producing, it is the engineers who are producing the components. They are important. So some employer believe on staff instead of instead of equipment. That is, they think that if my people are skilled enough, if my engineers or if my workers are skilled enough, I don't have to go for high tech equipments. That is true also. That is, skilled workers can produce parts even with the less accurate machine, and that is what is skill. Or some employer they believe that I don't depend on workers, skilled workers or skilled engineers. I will depend on the equipments, machineries. So he will invest in high tech machines. That is also true. You have to have a trade off. You have to have a trade off, which is economical, and what your requirement is. What I was trying to tell you that inspection requirements. So CNC definitely reduces your inspection. And what is the base? What is the funda that inspect? We should develop the process in such a way that there should not be any rejection. There should not be any rejection. Then why inspection requirements? Because in the first component, we are not so sure. So we are playing safe. Uh, no doubt your process is 100% perfect, but still you don't want to take the chance if the components are very expensive. This happens in case of tool and die making, mold making. So there, what happens? We go step by step. We go step by step. One trial, two trial. We keep some allowances. Same thing on the CNC machines also. That is, if you are not so sure or if you are less confident, uh, then we can keep some allowance. We inspect it. Yes, there is a stock. We do some adjustment. Again, inspect it. Yes, there is a stock, and then we finish. So what I'm trying to tell that inspection requirements are reduced, and definitely it can be eliminated. So process should be capable, and that is what is called as the process capability. and there is an index, process capability index. It should be more than 1. Ideally it should be 1.33 process capability index, and that is denoted by CP, CPK. CP, P is a prefix, CP and CPK, that is the process capability index. Hmm. So higher the process capability index, yeah, better is the machining or better is the manufacturing. If it is less than 1, that means your process is not capable. And you have to think of, as an engineer you should be doing development activities. You should not get stuck with the routine works. You should come out of the routine work, otherwise uh, you will not progress. Remember, this is a message. Don't get involved into the routine work. Routine work means same work, same work, same work. Always you see that today I have done whatever it means. I am not telling you that you should do breakthrough, uh, breakthrough development. Small developments. Mm, small development. Yes, I have done some small development today. It may not be very big development, but you should always keep on doing some developments every day, to the company as well as to the you also. At the same time, you should also get develop developments, not in terms of money. Money, so it will come automatically, but you should see that yes, today I have gained this knowledge. Hmm. Today my knowledge is increased. So like that, and then shorter manufacturing lead times, less process because one CNC can replace 5 conventional machines. Then what are the functions that CNC machine? Starting and stopping of the tool spindle. This is automatic. Spindle speed can be controlled. Now again here, uh, unlike conventional machines, right, where you have fixed spindle speeds. In CNC machine, you can control the spindle speed right from 0 to maximum, and that is what is called as the infinitely variable. Technically, PIV, positively infinitely variable. Positively infinitely variable. Hello? बोला.
हा रुपाली ते पाठवलं ओपन झालं की मला सांग म्हणजे नंतर तेच आहे कधी आणि ते सगळं पद्धत या वर्षीच हा सेल पद्धतीचं पण दिले.
कारण तुम्ही 11 ते 1 बोललात ना. 11 ते 1 म्हणजे 11च्या ऐवजी जर समजा 11:15 वगैरे असं करता आलं. 11:15 आणि माझं एक मंडेला माझा एक ऑनलाईन बिझनेस आहे ते 11 पर्यंत. मी तयारी करून बसलो तर मला 15 मिनिटं तिकडे लागतील समजा पोहोचायला वगैरे. हा ते नो प्रॉब्लेम. तो एक झाला. मंडेचा एक प्रॉब्लेम झाला. नंतर वेनेसडेला परत तो स्टुडंट 11 वाजेपर्यंत. ते आणि एक थर्सडेला. थर्सडेला म्हणजे वेनेसडेला मी 11:30ला जाऊ शकतो. मंडेला 11:30. फक्त एकच दिवसाचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे थर्सडेचा. थर्सडेचा माझं त्याचं 11:30 ते 12:30 असं आहे. हो अगोदर जाऊन 11:30 म्हणजे पण त्यावेळेला कसं आहे एक 10 ते 11 आणि 11:30 ते 12:30 म्हणजे 10च्या अगोदर जाऊ शकतो आणि 12:30च्या नंतर. थर्सडेचा एक दिवसाचाच प्रॉब्लेम आहे गुरुवार. एक दिवस सकाळी म्हणजे 8 ते 10 जास्त अर्ली होईल ना 8 ते 9:30 सॉरी 9:30 किंवा पावणे 10. हा फक्त एक दिवसाचं हे केलं तर मग काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. आपण एक 11:15 ठेवू शकतो 11:15 किंवा 11:30 ते दीड. किती वाजता? कुठे घ्यायचं? अच्छा 9:30 9:30 कोकण हॉटेल कोकण हार्डवेअरचं शॉप पण नवीन बँक ऑफ बरोबर आमचं नक्की आहे ना आजचं नक्की आहे ना आजचं नक्की ना
हॅलो. हा. कुठे आहे? हा खाली येऊ का? हो नाही. हा मी जाते.
Yeah. So what are the functions? That is what is the screen visible? Hello, hello,
Yes,
hello,
sir.
Madhvendra. Yeah. Okay. So sorry for the disturbance. So starting and stopping of the machine tool spindle. So we use codes M03. M03 is a code for starting and stopping. M05, that is a code for stopping the spindle, controlling the spindle speed. So I was telling this that beauty of the CNC machine is that you can control the speed, can control the speed infinitely. Like suppose maximum spindle speed available on the CNC machine is say 6,000 revolutions per minute. Then you can adjust the speed from 0 to 6,000 any speed. One you can have even 1 RPM, you can have even 6,000 RPM, you can have even 2,000.53 like that also RPM. And this is what is called as the PIV. This is what is called the positive infinitely variable speed. Positive infinitely variable speed. PIV, which is not possible in conventional machine. Conventional you will get fixed speeds, fixed RPM. Conventional fixed 90, 500 paisa. 9 speed gearbox में you will get 9 speed. Like it is like our car में जो रहता है 4 speed gearbox, and plus one that is reverse, like that it is. And that's why this NC machine it is called as a PIV, that is positively infinitely variable speeds. You can position your tool at the desired location. Hmm. That is done automatically. Rate of the movement, that is nothing but the feed rate, whether you want 100 millimeter per minute or whether you want 200 millimeter per minute. That is what is called as the controlling the rate of the movement. So feed rate can be controlled automatically. Then changing of the tools. For controlling the feed rates, again there are commands like G94 and G95. Changing of the tools, that is M06, that is for the tool change. M06 T01, M06 T02, M06 T05 means tool change. T05 means tool number 5 will be called tool number 1, like that. So as I told, principal operation of an NC system that uh, have some you know instructions which is given into alphanumeric styles, and that is converted into machine language, that is 1010, and these are converted into high voltage. How the instructions are given in NC, that is in numerical control, they are entered into a paper tape or a magnetic tape, and the width of the paper tape is 1 inch. Width of the paper tape is 1 inch. Magnetic tape width is also 1 inch, and magnetic tape you are familiar. That is nothing but your audio cassettes. Then these tapes are read by the tape reader. That is instructions which are you know given on the paper tape. They are given into the form of the holes. The holes are punched or not punched or not punched. So depending upon the location of the holes, the characters are determined. The characters are determined. Hmm. Then these instructions are then transferred to the control. Converted into machine language. That is 1010, and it is amplified to the high voltage signal in the electrical panel. NC machines, as I am telling you, NC machines, they doesn't have internal computers. So they have fixed hardware. They don't have any software. So it is called as a hardwired. Hardwired. So there is a fixed circuitry. There is a fixed circuitry in NC system. So that's why the changes are not possible. Changes in the circuitry will not be possible. And if you want to make the changes in the program, input program, then you have to take that tape. वो tape लेना पड़ेगा and then tape read again and the changes has to be done. Okay, that is very laborious. And the mistakes also can happen. Mistakes also can happen. Then feedback control. Feedback control is may be possible or may not be possible. What I am discussing is for the NC and not for the CNC machines. Most of the times in NC the feedback is not there. Most of the NC machines, they are open loop. They are open loop control. Open loop control means what? No feedback is given. No feedback is given. Means what? Like I have posted some assignment, okay, and I am waiting for your feedback, but you have not given feedback. We have received the study material. So that is what is called the open loop. Moment you said we have received the study material, that is called the closed loop. Or your parents. Your parents, you are telling the moment you reach college, message me or call me. I have reached. If you don't bother, I mean, if you forget, then that becomes a open loop. If you inform them, then that becomes a closed loop. So, open loop and closed loop. In closed loop, the feedback is there. In open loop, there is no feedback. In case of NC, suppose if I give X 50.00, so whether that 50 has reached or not, that is what is done in closed loop. So in closed loop, it will always keep on telling, अरे अभी 49.9 आ गया, अभी 49.95. Okay. So that means control will keep on rotating the screw and keep on moving the table. Moment it comes 50, yes, it will give the feedback that yes, 50 is stopped. So control will immediately stop the signal, will apply the brake to the motor. Alright, but in case of open loop, there is no such control. That is what is your open loop and closed loop. And how the feedback is given? The feedback is given by transducers in the form of linear scales or in the form of rotary encoders. All right, so we'll continue in the next class, and you can take your break now. If you have any doubts, you please ask. Otherwise, you can take a break. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.